Melina Thomas on Mandarin Initials Categorized. She said, I'm not totally sure if my roof tongue position is correct. I'd love feedback or more examples on how far back/forward the tip of the tongue needs to be or how to really nail the pronunciation. I feel like my mouth feels/sounds full of cotton when my tongue is up. So I think I'm doing something wrong/extra. Thanks for any assistance with the other tongue positions. Do not seem too far off for me. Okay, here's what I would say about this, because it's a little bit of a tricky answer. Because on the one hand, everybody does have a slightly different range where their tongue will go up for these retroflex initials. So the most forward it might possibly be is just where the gums meet the back of your front teeth, top front teeth. So the back of your top front teeth and where it meets the roof of your mouth, that's as far forward as it might be, like ch, ch, sh. But for many people, it's further back than that, and maybe up to 1 to 2 centimeters further back, depending on who you are. So maybe the person in the world who has it the furthest back has it 2 centimeters back from the spot where your top back teeth meet the roof of your mouth. So 2 centimeters from there, like sh, 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 ch, ch. Right? Now, what's up with that difference? Well, everybody has a little bit of a difference. It's just sort of shape of your mouth, shape of your tongue. But here's the problem. That's true. There's a range. But you're saying it feels and sounds like my mouth is full of cotton when my tongue is up, so I think I'm doing something wrong/extra. Well, remember, if you don't have retroflex sounds in your native language, it's gonna feel weird, right? Like there's no way that it's gonna feel natural because you never used it. So the idea that it feels something like something is off is to be expected. In fact, it would be strange if it wasn't the case. So I exercise caution in saying, well, then if it feels weird, it must be because you need to put your tongue in a different position. It might be, but it's like we're talking about a range of 2 centimeters here, really. So you can try the different ones out, but just be careful because it's very possible that the reason it just feels weird is just because it's new to you. So here's a bit of advice. Try to put your tongue further back, because if you put your tongue further back, you're training your tongue to be stronger. Kind of like how, if you can lift a 100-pound boulder, then you can lift a 10-pound boulder. There's no, so if you train your tongue to be stronger by putting it back, and then you realize, you know what, my tongue should actually go a bit more forward, you're going to be able to do it because you've already made your tongue stronger than it needs to be. So that's how I would recommend it. Another thing I would say about this is that it's important to have your tongue up because it changes the tone quality of the sound. So take this. If I just say SH the normal English way, like shh, see if you can hear how it sounds when I switch to the retroflex tongue position. Shh. Hear how it's much thicker? Shh. 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 So that thicker wind tunnel effect comes from the fact that your tongue is in that position. So it may feel weird, but it does change the quality of sound. So if I try to say sure, sure, sure with the English SH, it sounds like very native English speakery. Whereas if I say sure, 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 sounds much better because the wind tunnel effect that gets created. So I would say practice it with your tongue further back with the knowledge that you can move it forward if you need to. And then, just try the different ones out. But I wouldn't just assume that simply because it feels weird that that's an indication that, you should, that that's some kind of indication that you should keep your, that is wrong, because of course it's going to feel weird when you're not used to it. 谢谢你观看我们的这个视频. If you found this video valuable and you'd like us to help you reach fluency and literacy in Mandarin Chinese as fast as possible without all the headache of traditional learning methods, just head to mandarinblueprint.com to learn more. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell below to be notified every time we release a new video. And of course, 保重.